Welcome back. Joining me this morning for our Chef Anthony cooking segment, we have two high school seniors at PHS. We have Kayla and Kirsten, of course, Chef Anthony. Earlier this morning, we started making marshmallows. I'm super excited. I've heard so many good things about these from parents of students in your class who've had them bring them home and tried them, to the students themselves. Everybody loves your marshmallows.
Oh, these are wonderful. They're super simple to do, and you can make them taste however you want. They're great to bring back memories from childhood and a great activity to do with the kids at home.
Okay.
So we'll turn it right over to Kirsten. She's going to take us away and get this all started.
Okay, let's just first of all recap what we did in the first segment to get them going. Okay, so we started off with our list of ingredients, then we put everything, we had two separate bowls going, one with the gelatin and one with the sugar mixture. Then you had to mix them together. So how, at that point, like where would you put the flavoring in?
Well, with the flavoring, as it's mixing, once your mixture together turns like a nice white fluffy color, then that's when you just kind of slowly pour in whatever flavoring you want.
Okay. I knew that was one thing we didn't cover before because we hadn't got to that point with it.
Yeah.
Okay, so then once they got the pot was cool that it was mixing in the mixing pot, then it was ready to spread out.
Mm-hmm.
So we spread that out on the pan, and it's been sitting for about an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, so here we are.
Okay, so then our next step is we're going to cure the marshmallows in some powdered sugar. In order to do that, we're going to have to cut it.
Okay.
But before we cut it, you want to be sure that you put powdered sugar on your cutting board as well as your hands, because they're very sticky and they will stick to your hands and that can mess them up.
Okay.
So just make sure you get it all over.
Little extra sweetness doesn't hurt anything, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Then you're just going to lift up the saran wrap right here, pick it up.
Oh yeah, and we greased the
Can you pull that off for me?
saran wrap sheet too, so kept it from sticking. Oh, giant marshmallow.
Plop it right there.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Very nice. All right, and then it'll also stick to your knife, so you want to make sure that you get some pan spray and just spray that off.
Okay.
And then right here is where you decide however you want to cut it. I'm just going to do it in little squares, but you can use like cookie cutters and stuff like that. Just be sure you spray those off too. You could also cut it in however big you want it, the different shapes that you want and all that stuff.
And I noticed you guys chose a butter flavored cooking spray. Is there any reason behind that, or just that's what you had?
That's what I had in my classroom.
Because it gives it a really yummy smell too.
It does.
This would be a recipe that would go really well that way if you got it on there, then extra fun.
Oh yes.
So then you're going to toss these into your bowl of powdered sugar. Just kind of get it all over them. Shake all the extra off, knock it off, all that stuff. You don't want too much on there. And then I'm just going to plop them over on here.
So this particular batch has chocolate crumbles on there.
Yes.
It looks like. When did you add those to it?
Last night when we made them. So we laid it out. We let it sit and harden. We just kind of chopped up a bunch of Ghirardelli chocolate chips. Mm-hmm. And then we just threw it on top of that.
So you want to do it after it hardens, or do you put it right away as you spread it out?
Depends on how you want it to stick. If you want it to be very durable, like what we're going to do for this, then you want to put it in when it's still warm.
Okay.
If you want something that's just kind of attractive, then you can put it in right afterwards. It just all depends on what the end goal is, what you're looking for. And they're very easy to use, so you can do just about anything that you want.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Now, Tanya, I heard earlier that you're going to be going on a camping trip with your boys for Cub Scouts.
Cub Scouts, yes.
You want to tell us a bit about that?
Okay, well...
What's your favorite part about camping?
Yes, and actually we told the parents when we go Friday evening, go ahead and feed them dinner, because what we are planning for Friday evening is s'mores. And that entails marshmallows. Mm-hmm. Yes.
It's interesting that you say that.
And these have the chocolate built into them, so that's perfect.
Yep.
So
I see where you were going with this.
maybe.
Now. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So while Kirsten keeps doing that, if you'd like to take a break, we'll finish up for you.
Okay, yep. I'll let you go ahead and finish cutting those up, and we'll go to commercial and come right back and test out our marshmallows. We'll be right back.